Dear students, welcome to you all. Today I am going to discuss about integrals of some more types. Dear students, here we discuss some special types of standard integrals based on the technique of integration by parts. First, integral of square root of x square minus a square dx. Second, integral of square root of x square plus a square dx. And third, integral of square root of a square minus x square dx. Here, first we find the integral of square root of x square minus a square dx. Integrating by parts, taking one as the second function, we get here one function is given here. This is square root of x square minus a square. So by parts we take second function as 1. Therefore I equal to integral of square root of x square minus a square dx, and we can write here integral of square root of x square minus a square into 1 dx using integration by parts. First function integral of second minus integral of derivative of first into integral of second here, and we simplify, we get here x into square root of x square minus a square minus integral of x square by square root of x square minus a square dx. Here in the second integral we subtract a square and add a square, so we get integral of x square minus a square plus a square by square root of x square minus a square dx. Here we distribute the numerators, we get here, this is like as usual x into square root of x square minus a square minus here integral of x square minus a square by square root of x square minus a square dx, and here this is minus integral of a square by x square minus a square dx, and again we simplify this, we get here this is x into square root of x square minus a square minus I, because here we already supposed here I is equal to integral of square root of x square minus a square dx. So here we use I minus here this is in the form of here standard form, this is in the form of standard here, like as integral of 1 by square root of x square minus a square dx. So using this result here we can integrate easily, and we get here minus a square log of mod of x plus square root of a square x square minus a square plus c, and here we transfer I on left side, so we get here finally I is equal to x by 2 into square root of x square minus a square by 2 log of mod x plus square root of x square minus a square plus c. Dear students, here this is small c. So c by 2 is also constant, and after that we have written here capital C here. Hence, integral of square root of x square minus a square dx is equal to x by 2 into square root of x square minus a square minus a square by 2 log of mod x plus square root of x square minus a square plus c. Dear students, similarly, integrating other two integrals by parts, taking constant function 1 as the second function, in that case we get integral of square root of x square plus a square dx is equal to x by 2 into square root of x square plus a square plus a square by 2 log mod of x plus square root of x square plus a square plus c, and integral of square root of a square minus x square dx equal to x by 2 into square root of a square minus x square plus a square by 2 sin inverse x by a plus c. Alternatively, integrals first, second and third can also be found by making trigonometric substitution. That is, x is equal to a sec theta in one, x is equal to a tan theta in second, and x is equal to a sin theta in third respectively. Now we discuss about the solution of the questions of exercise 7.7 from NCERT. Question number 5. Evaluate integral of square root of 1 minus 4x minus x square dx. So, how can we integrate? Here we can write integral of square root of 1 minus 4x minus x square dx. Here this is equal to integral of square root of 1 minus, here we taken together, means in bracket x square plus 4x dx. Dear students, we add 4 and subtract 4 also. So we can write here in this way, square root of, here integral of 1 minus x square plus 4x plus 4 and plus 4 dx, and this is equal to integral of, here 4 plus 1 5, square root of 5 minus, and this is x plus 2 whole square dx, and here we use the substitution method, put x plus 2 equal to t, so dx is equal to dt, here dx is equal to dt. So we can write here square root of 5 root 5 square minus t square dx, and we solve here, and finally we get x plus 2 by 2 square root of 1 minus 4x minus x square plus 5 by 2 sin inverse x plus 2 by root 5 plus c. Here using this result of this special form here, which we have discussed above. Evaluate integral of square root of 1 plus x square plus 9 dx. Here let I is equal to integral of square root of 1 plus x square by 9 dx, and this can be written in this way, and we can write in this form here, integral of 1 by 3 into root 3 square plus x square dx. Here 1 by 3 is constant, so this is outside of the integral, we get 1 by 3 integral of square root of 3 square plus x square dx, and here which we have discussed here above. So using that result we can write here in this way, and finally we get integral of square root of 1 plus x square by 9 dx equal to x by 6 into square root of x square plus 9 plus 3 by 2 log mod x plus square root of x square plus 9 plus c. Using here already this result we have written, and already it is proved above. Now we discuss definite integral, and this is very important. First we discuss about fundamental theorem of calculus. First fundamental theorem of integral calculus without proof here. Theorem 1, let f be a continuous function on the closed interval from a to b, and let ax be the area function, then a dash x is equal to fx for all x belongs to closed interval a to b. Second fundamental theorem of integral calculus, this is theorem 2, let fx be a continuous function defined on closed interval a to b, and let the antiderivative of fx be here, this is small fx, and antiderivative of fx be here capital Fx. Then the definite integral of fx over closed interval a to b denoted by the integral of fx from a to b is given by integral of fx dx from a to b equal to fx from a to b, and this is equal to fb. Here putting, first we put the upper limit, here b is called the upper limit and a is called the lower limit. So first we putting upper limit, so fb minus fa. Here in the definite integral, the constant of integration is not mentioned. Why? Here we have given the value of a definite integral is unique. That is, if integral of fx dx is equal to fx plus c, already we know. So if the limits are given, that is from a to b, integral of fx dx, so this will be here fx plus c from a to b, and this will be equal to fb plus c minus fa minus c, and here c and c will be cancelled. Finally we get fb minus fa. So in the definite integral, the constant of integration is not mentioned. Here a and b are respectively known as the lower limit. Here a is the lower limit and b is the upper limit of the interval. Now we discuss about the solution of the questions of exercise 7.9 from NCERT. Evaluate the definite integral. Here integral of 2x plus 3 by 5x square plus 1 dx from 0 to 1. Dear students, first we solve using as indefinite integral, and this is the form of px plus q by ax square plus bx plus c. So using that process, first we find the value of a and b. Here already we know 2x plus 3 can be written as a into derivative of denominator, here 5x square plus 1 plus b, and we get 2x plus 3 equal to 10x into a plus b, and using the coefficient of like powers of x and constant term on both sides, we get a is equal to 1 by 5 and b is equal to 3. So 2x plus 3 equal to here 1 by 5 into 10x plus 3. So finally we can write here integral of 2x plus 3 by 5x square plus 1 dx from 0 to 1, and we solve here. Here we distribute the numerator. We can write 1 by 5 integral of 10x by 5x square plus 1 dx from 0 to 1, and here 3 integral of dx by 5x square plus 1 from 0 to 1. And using substitution method, first we solve here this 10x integral of 10x by 5x square plus 1. So we get here this equal to log mod 5x square plus 1. So we can write here this 1 by 5 integral of 10x by 5x square plus 1 dx from 0 to 1 plus 3 by 5. Here we have taken 5 as a common and 5 is constant, so this is outside of the integral. So we write 3 by 5 integral of dx by x square plus 1 by 5 from 0 to 1, and we solve. Here we get this here 1 by 5 log 6 minus log 1, and here 3 by 5 into root 5 tan inverse x by 1 by root 5 limits from 0 to 1, and finally we get here 1 by 5 log 6 plus 3 by root 5 tan inverse root 5. Dear students, here we convert this dx by x square plus 1 by 5 in the standard formula, that is dx integral of dx by x square plus a square, and this is equal to 1 by tan inverse x by a plus c. Means using that result we can write here this 3 by 5 into root 5 into tan inverse x by 1 by root 5 and limits from 0 to 1, and here we solve. We get this here 1 by 5 log 6 plus 3 by root 5 tan inverse root 5. Now we discuss evaluation of definite integrals by substitution. Here means using substitution method, how can we solve the given definite integrals. Dear students, in integral of fx dx from a to b, when the variable x is converted into a new variable, that is t, by some relation, then we put x is equal to a and x is equal to b in that relation to obtain the corresponding values of t, giving the lower limit and the upper limit respectively of the new integrand in t. Means if we use the substitution method, then the corresponding lower limit and upper limit will be also changed. Here we take one question and solve using substitution method. Here 7.10 here, this is exercise from NCERT. Evaluate integral of x into square root of x plus 2 dx from 0 to 2. So dear students, first we put here square root of x plus 2 is equal to t, and here x is equal to squaring on both sides, we get x is equal to t square minus 2, and if we differentiate here this with respect to x, we get dx is equal to 2t dt, and corresponding the limits will be also changed. Here x is equal to 0, then t here we put 0, t you will get root 2, and when x is equal to 2, here upper limit, in that case we get 4, square root of 4, and we get 2. So we get the limits, new limits, that is root 2 and upper limit 2. So integral of x into square root of x plus 2 dx from 0 to 2 equal to, here integral of t square minus 2 into t 2t dt, and here the limits, new limits, that is from root 2 to 2, and here we simplify this, we get here 2 into integration t to power 4 minus 2t square dt from root 2 to 2, and we solve this. Here we can integrate this very easily, t to power 5 by 5, and here t cube by 3, and multiplied by 2, we get here this, and that is we use the limits from root 2 to 2, and we solve this here. You can understand very easily, and here this is finally equal to 16 by 15, 16 root 2 by 15 into root 2 plus 1. Dear students, assignment is given, solve remaining questions of exercise 7.9 and 7.10 here from NCERT. Thank you.